Hey, yo, I just wanted to do a quick one. Hey, Mike here with a quick one. Hey, Miguel here with a quick one. Coming at you. Of all of the out-of-camera color profiles that we have on any DSLR or mirrorless system, the Eterna profile is the best looking of all of them. And I'm not the only one who said that. It's been passively said in a lot of the reviews of the XH1 and now a lot of the reviews of the XT3 that just got announced. But I think people are missing the point here. The point isn't, oh, Fuji did a real good job with this color profile. It's that Fuji did an amazing job with a color profile that you don't have to color correct. So, a quick history of me. I shot on the, as a personal camera, on the 5D Mark II for a while. Then I moved to the Sony A7S for the S-Log and the high ISO performance, which I don't think ever really came in handy as much as I thought it might. It was a little bit finicky though. The S-Log was only 8-bit, it was 420, and you know, the highlights would clip pretty quickly. And if they told you to overexpose a little bit to really get the best color out of it, but like if you overexposed a little bit too much, you could really clip those highlights and they're just gone at that point. Shadows were a little bit noisy. It was just very finicky. I thought that it was very green and yellow sometimes. And I always had to take that green or yellow tint out, and I really, really disliked that. So it had its problems, and I feel like it was not worth the trouble of having to color everything, right? Just that work. And there's a lot of situations in which I don't want to color everything. And I would shoot on the Cine 2 profile if I had to do that, but I wasn't happy with it. I thought it looked okay. It was just sort of bland. It didn't have any character to it. And the skin tones were often just weird. I think that the footage that they get from S-Log and some of the higher end, the F7 camera, the F5 camera, I think that gets to be pretty usable as a log profile. But in the DSLR and in the mirrorless system, I think that it's just not useful as a lot of people make it out to be. As much as I'm going to talk about log profiles being no good, I mean, if you're shooting a landscape, sometimes it's really nice to have that ability to pull out a little more detail. The Eterna profile is based on their old cinema film stock, which is awesome. I mean, you're getting this from a company that has been focused on cameras for their entire existence and focused on film stock for their entire existence, and they had a film stock that movies were shot on, and then they made a film simulation for video based on the stock that they used to shoot movies on. I mean, that's great. So look, if you love grading clock slog, vlog, fog footage, that's fine. And I don't disagree that you can get a lot of really good stuff out of it. But if you're interested at all in getting really, really nice imagery right out of the camera, consider the Fuji system. It is by far, I think, the best profile that you can get that just looks great right when you drop it in the timeline, and takes a little bit of tweaking really nicely. If you don't agree, show me some other profiles on some other cameras that really look beautiful, and in what situations they look beautiful. I'll take a look at it. And if you have some samples of Eterna footage that you think is just like, mwah, put that in there too, and I'll take a look at that. This is why I switched as a cinematographer. This is why I got this camera, because when I'm shooting run and gun and when I'm shooting stuff that just needs to be turned around really quickly, this is the thing I'm going to reach for. That's it. Pawn Collective, Miguel here. Sub, thumb, and let me know what you think in the comments. Hit me up. Bye-bye.